It is time once again to call upon the weeb gods to bestow their wisdom of what to watch in this upcoming spring season to guide us on what truly is cultured. But before we look into the future of the new anime, let's talk about what truly slapped this season. One Annie back for another anime look back. Okay, I'll pull up! On this winter season, and oh my god, there were some absolute bangers this time around. Yes, this season was lacking overall volume, but that's not a bad thing. It actually gave me time to sit down and put all of my attention and my giga IQ into these shows. Yes, Attack on Titan is most definitely there for weebs right now, but if I'm going to get into my normie bag, let's talk about Demon Slayer Red Light District. Oh my god, this arc was nuts. For starters, we got to meet the most handsome, the most Chad of characters, Tengen, just frothing at the mouth at how much this man can truly go nuts, truly a god. But looking away from gold in human form, this season, along with some of the most stunning fight scenes, it gave us so much more. It gave us lore. When Tanjiro was talking to Shinjaro, the tiny lore he dropped of sun breathing. When I first heard it, I was a bit concerned. They were gonna go the path of classic shonen, hearing of a new power in like 2 days later, or even a month later, maybe even a day, it's shonen, becoming an absolute god. But they did it well, with Tanjiro somewhat pushing it away as if it's not even real. But there is definitely something going on with the lad, as we have all seen. But this season really focused on character development of Tanjiro, if anyone but him. With him actually understanding after the train incident that in this path he picked, no matter how you are hurt, no matter what fatigue you feel, sometimes in life you must truly stand up at your weakest to come out stronger than ever before. Really just focusing on making his character not as much as a crybaby, and that last fight scene, oh god, it was just so good. All in all, a very good, solid second season. Without making an hour-long video, becoming an atomic physicist, picking apart every tiny detail. Now, let us talk about the anime that brings eldritch gods to their knees with pure feelings of joy and love. With Best Girl, Dress Up Darling. Oh my god. Now, a while back, I did a video called The Emergence of a New Subgenre of Anime, and in this video, I mentioned Dress Up Darling, so before the anime got announced, I was on the train of Best Girl Marin. Oh yes, look at all of you peasant anime watchers. The manga reader found Best Girl early. Ho ho ho. Dress Up Darling is one of those subgenres of shows that makes you feel so warm and just grips your heart. From Gojo being scared to show his secrets of making Hina dolls, and Marin with her secret of wanting to and making cosplay, also being a super weeb. Jinichi Fukuda, the mangaka of Dress Up Darling, gave us such a horny, cultured story, but also something more. A girl that any weeb would want, but a girl that, when she messed up, she pours her heart out into truly expressing forgiveness. She truly rules over every other girl. That when she fell in love with the MC, she's just down for it. She's accepting it. No quivery lip, basic. But I... Silence. Marin, a girl that just shows, no matter where you stand on social rankings, just being you. Do what makes you happy. And this really hit. I left the How to Draw manga book back in my classroom in the 4th grade, and my classmates found it, and they did tease me a bit, and now I'm always embarrassed to draw in public. Sometimes I'm embarrassed to draw at all and show people, but you always do find that one friend who teaches you that life isn't meant for holding back, and that's what that's what Dress Up Darling feels like it's trying to convey. The message of being your real self, and I love it. And god, the smooth animation, I don't know what they're doing for the animation, but Cloverworks, just chef's kiss. Where I saw it the most was the beach scene. It honestly looked like they put someone in a suit and motion captured it. When I always watched the new episode, I felt so giddy. I'm very sad it's over, but hey, we all know it's getting a season 2, don't lie. But now that we have seen the past, let us go to the future. Now, as we look into the new anime that are going to be coming in the upcoming season, I will be skipping over a few of them that are just classic cliches, mostly if it's like 8 tons of isekai. I will also be looking at the ones that I have an interest in as well. So I'm not going to be looking at all of them, but I'm going to be looking at a decent amount. And to start us off, we have Spy X Family. Now, I have heard of this manga. I've heard it's a very sweet and cute manga to watch. Everyone has a part of themselves they cannot show to anyone else. At times when nations all over the world were involved in fierce war of information happening behind closed doors, Ostania and Westalis had been in a state of cold war against one another for decades. The Westalis Intelligence Service Eastern Focus Division sends their most talented spy, Twilight, on a top secret mission to investigate the movements of Donovan Desmond, who is threatening peace efforts between the two nations. This mission is known as Operation Strikes. It consists of putting together a family in 1 week in order to infiltrate social gathering organized by the elite school that Desmond's son attends. Twilight takes the identity of a psychiatrist, Lloyd Forger, and starts looking for family members, but Anya, the daughter he adopts, turns out to have the ability to read people's minds, while his wife Yor is an assassin. With it being in each of their own interest to keep these facts hidden, they start living together while concealing their true identities from one another. World peace is now in the hands of a brand new family as they embark on the adventure full of surprises. This just sounds like a sweet, fun time to watch. I am down for it, 100%. Shikimori, not just a cutie. Now, I did talk about this one in the same video that I talked about Dress Up Darling in. So I do know about this one, but the ultimate heartthrob girlfriend appears. Natural, unlucky high school student Izumi's girlfriend is his classmate, Shikimori. She has a beautiful smile and a kind personality, and always seems happy when she is with Izumi. She's pretty, cute, and a loving girlfriend, but when Izumi's in trouble, she transforms into a super cool heartthrob girlfriend. The fun lives and cute of the cute and cool Shikimori, Izumi, and their good friends never end. This 1000% precious romantic comedy begins now. Same thing as Spy X Family, just a cute, fun time to watch. Probably gonna give it a few watches since I've already read some of it. You know, just watch it here and there. But I definitely recommend it if you want something sweet to watch. Trapped in a dating sim, the world of Otama games is tough for mobs. Office worker Leon is reincarnated into a dating sim video game where women reign supreme and only beautiful men have a seat at the table. But Leon has a secret weapon. He remembers everything from his past life, which includes a complete playthrough of every game in which he is now trapped. Can Leon spark the revolution of change to this new world? This sounds ridiculous, and that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna watch this. This sounds like a goofy time. The Dawn of the Witch. I can't remember who I am, what I am. Seville is a student at a magical academy who has no memories of anything from before he joined the school. Not understanding why he is there, the time he spent at the academy feels hollow and empty, and since he doesn't know how to work hard, his grades are always the lowest in his year. Then one day the school headmaster Albus orders Seville to participate in a dangerous special training. I want you to spread the use of magic in areas where they hold witch hunts. It had been only a few years since the war between church and the witch has come to an end. The world has not yet fully accepted witches and their magic. This is the dawn of the age of the witch. This is the story of how a young man, a boy who is no one special, and his companions who all hold wounds in their hearts set out and end up finding themselves. So this sounds like it's somewhat set in more like a realistic setting, like with, you know, real life witch hunts. I could be wrong, but it also just sounds like a nice coming of age story. So I'm always down for those. Summertime Render. Upon hearing of Ushio's death, Shinpai returns to his hometown of Wakayama City on Hitogashima and reunites with his childhood friend's family. The funeral has gone smoothly, but under the surface, something strange is brewing on the island. What mystery awaits him on this secluded summer island? I love mystery and I love horror, so this sounds right up my alley. I'm getting kind of hyped for this one. The Executioner and Her Way of Life. When interdimensional travelers from an otherworldly land known as Japan appear, they often bring death and destruction. It is up to executioners like Menno to track and exterminate the lost ones before they wreak havoc. When Menno encounters a bulging lost one named Akira, it's bloody business as usual until Menno discovers Akira can cheat death. That is, even so, Menno has a job to do, and she is committed to her executioner's mission, come hell or high water, provided her newly stringing feelings don't get in the way. Now this sounds interesting because it's about a character on the other side of someone who can use cheat death, so I am kind of interested to see how they make this play out. Tomodachi Game. High school student Yagush, who values friendship above all else, enjoys a fulfilling life with his close friends Shio, Tenji, Makoto, and Yutora. However, after a particular incident, they're dragged into a debt repayment game. The only way to beat the Tomodachi Game is to not doubt their friends. Bound together by solid friendships, the game should have been easy. But Will they trust or betray their precious friends? The true nature of humanity is exposed in the ultimate psychological game. I'm really down for these kind of shows. And that is it for the Spring Anime 2020 Future Look. Now, there seems like there's going to be a lot of good shows this season, so I'm relatively hyped. But if I'm not wrong, I believe next season is going to be a bit more crazier, so we gotta look forward to that one. But as always, if you did enjoy the video, like, bell, subscribe, hit the bell, like, bell, subscribe, yes, the things that do the things, you know how it is. As always, thank you all for watching. I wouldn't keep making these videos if it wasn't for my absolute love of doing them and being able to make you guys happy. So, I will see you all in the next one. Bye.